should be live. I hope you guys can hear me. Things are working. And we are a little late today. Unfortunately, there was some incident with somebody learning how to use a script. So we had about 24,000 entries instead of normal 600, which was quite a lot. Also, it was quite clear that the person was malicious. At first, it was quite, how to say, just people or the person posting empty entries, same text, but then it was a mixture of various things. It started around 1 o'clock, I think, and the earlier entries were all pure, but I did try to pick out and save some of the entries from the end of the stream from all of those 24,000. So I can tell you that scrolling through 24,000 entries is pretty long, but it took me about half an hour. And I did manage to save about 40 entries or so. And today we are going to be looking at pretty cool stuff. We're going to take a look at the new feature, which we're calling Saga Map. It is still under development and there's still many directions it can become. But the current version of it, and maybe some of you have seen it, or maybe have seen even some screenshots of it. But today I will play it a little bit. I will show you how it looks. I will tell you how things are progressing in that. And then, yeah. But now I will create first a poll. This is going to be a live voting poll for the army for the fight night. I've made two armies. One is decently beatable, and the other one is suicide mission, basically. But of course the prizes are going to be different. If you guys vote that the fight night will be against the easier army, it will be the normal 500 for a win. And I did test it. A few people did have the armies, did have the setups to beat the Broken Machines army, and that one I would be willing to give 2,000 gems for a win. I am that confident that only very few of you are able to beat that. That setup. I need to make the poll, and then I will show you the armies, and I will tell a little bit about the idea behind it. So Broken Machines is one option and Gentle Choppers is the other. There we go. Copy link. Where is the chat? Yes, and no quizzes today. I don't really have the time. We have actually quite a lot of material to look at, but I will show you. So first of all, why is it? Having an issue also with the screen is stuck for some reason, or the image is stuck on the This is great. have to go at 19, no new content. Well, let's see if we can. While I was getting all of these things set up, for some reason the video is not exactly working. Okay. Is it? Okay, okay. Now it's working. Now it's working and we can see things change. Excellent. All right, so the first one is the broken machines, and what these bad boys have is a selection of, and these ones, the broken machines, they don't have power stones of this era, but they have not random, but specifically picked super powerful stuff to make them do insane amount of damage. So they have the chance to do double damage because of the Thunder Strike, and because they shoot so slowly, it's almost 80% chance. Of course, they have the aim 4, so it's another double chance of double damage, and they can shoot a lot more frequently because of the reload Power Stone. On the Frost guys, it's also double the Thunder Strike, mainly for pushback and also reload, so that they can shoot more and harder and faster. On the Molten Armor constructs, it is Berserking, Thunder Shield, and Thunder Strike, again for maximum damage. Oh, no notification for live on Discord. I forgot. It's just a little bit messy right now over here because of the delays with the sign up issues. But I will post the live link to Discord live now. There we go. Did the live start a long time ago? No, Steve, it didn't. It started about 8 minutes ago because of the delays caused by the sign up issues. Broken machines are winning right now, but let's take a look at the gentle choppers. And gentle choppers are a lot easier of an army. The win percentage for it was around 65%, but it does do massive amount of damage. Now these guys have about 70% chance of double striking, so that is about 1,500 damage per hit from the Wraiths, and of course they have also the Thunder Shield, and basically the Crows act as Thunder Shield buddies. No quizzes because quizzes take a lot of time, a lot of concentration from the stream. today we'll anyway wouldn't have the time because of the delays, but also at around 7 o'clock, the new content will take very long time to go through. But yes, before I go into the questions, and it's nuts already has some question over there, as a few others. I will check the poll. Well, actually, I can give it. I'll close the poll in 4 minutes while I prepare the fight night. You guys still have 4 minutes to decide on what will the stream fight against, and I can put the options up over here. Let me put it to the presentation mode. There we go. And so that we have the link, there we go. We can get a few more votes while I prepare the fight night event. Right. Right, there we go. Two more minutes to vote on the fight night. The fight night is basically all set up except the winning prize. Will people be fighting for 2,000 or 500 gems is up to you guys. Did the live start long time ago? Anything happened? No, Steve Morel, lives didn't start live started 12 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago I started the stream late because of vandalism with the sign-ups, as Crucible has put it. So actually, meanwhile, I can give you a little bit of a taste. How does that look? How does that feel? Actually, I need to probably. Yeah, how does that look and feel? Let's do a couple of spins with one and the other just to see what these can do. So these are the gentle choppers, and you can slow them, you can kill them, and if you can survive the initial outburst, you are able to defeat them. Of course, if they do manage to get close to your most precious units, they will chop them up. Now, the broken machines, on the other hand, oh, look at this. Well, this was quite fast and furious, this fight. But let's say that over here already we have a lot more damage and a lot more, let's say, unfairness. But I have seen a few fights where it has lost. Oh, right, I forgot to remove that. And it went into the information that is yet to be presented. I will do like a couple of spins just to show this, as there is very little time left to vote. And it actually looks like the broken machines are going to win by quite a good margin on this. Alright, so it's going to be broken machines. The chance to win 2,000 gems if you manage to beat the army. There we go. Draw 300. Go live, yes. I need to still check that I don't have any. Yeah, I need to clear this list and then we're ready to go. All right, now I'm ready to take questions. I will look at try to look at the questions back. No giveaways, no quizzes. I don't have time for that, nor am I able to look at them today. So only fight night, and then at 7 o'clock we're going to, so in half an hour we will start looking at the new content. I will play a little bit of the new Saga Map that just came out and available to some of the players. We will take a look at the new star ratings. We will take a look at the scaling of the bosses and the minions. Then we will take a look at, of course, the Season 2 Powerstones. Yeah. Hello, I just zoomed the game and got to the arena 16 in like 2 months. Any advice? All my troops are level 6 to 8. Well, you need to gather up some troops and grind your way slowly. You should actually have units at more higher level than 6 and 8 if you are in the arena 16 or rank 16. Are you the only streamer or will Saf return? Let's see. Saf had issues with the computer setup. Now that has been solved and she has a new setup. She was planning to do more of the Dev versus Clans events and more of the sort of fight nights and then art competitions, but let's see how it goes. It doesn't give much confidence when the fight night gets nuked, because basically we also collect we use the same forms to collect other entries and so on. So we'll need to discuss how we'll proceed with the streams in the future and what can we come up to remedy the situation. And to me, and I will explain, it is not even just about collecting the names and having fight night appear. To me, it is also very important what kind of people sign up for the fight night, because of course if you are signing up for the fight night, you are on the Discord, you probably are coming to the stream, you care about the game, and you have opinions, and I want to collect those opinions. The fight nights and the forums for fight night sign-ups is a big part of collecting feedback, and feedback from top players. Most of people signing up for the fight night are from the top 1000. So sabotaging that or signing up makes fight night completely useless to me for work purposes. So while that might be entertaining and there might be some other ways of collecting people to fight on the screen during the fight night, it definitely defeats the purpose, the main purpose for improving the game. So very detrimental, very sad thing that has happened today. We'll need to think of solutions, because definitely I need that feedback to bring to our development teams. Yeah. Broken machines are scary. Yeah, they are. Will the Saga map be available in the patch that comes next Monday? Right now, we are. The Saga map is under very heavy iteration. It is only up to rank 6. We'll get into more details, but basically, only some people get to play with the Saga map. Hey ulther, can you fix a little primal warhorn so units who embark from battle wagon count as an extra ones on the battlefield, especially when it's connected with reconstruction hammer? Ultravillain, actually it doesn't work like that. The battle horn only cares about units at the start of the battle. So even when your army dies or part of it dies, the bonus doesn't decrease. So if we would make it so that your bonus would increase with the battle wagon, for example, then we also need to make it decreased or decrease it with when your units die. And we don't want to do that because it would make Warhorn much worse. So no, we are not going to. Oh, our Discord link is not working on YouTube. We'll need to fix it. Thanks for noticing. I think that we've changed Discord links at some point, and I guess forgot to update it there. Handsock Puppet, sorry that you missed the forum. Yes, I was late to post it, but also perhaps it was good that I was late because obviously there were some not so nice people, not sure how many were involved, but we got spammed with about 24,000 extra entries into the fight night. So if it would have gone overnight, I believe that there would have been a lot less usable entries. Denis Panamarenko is, I was just, sorry, it took me a while to read the message. I'm not going to translate it word to word, but what he's saying is that he believes that has been jinxed with getting the wrong artifact. I can feel you. I've been trying to get the Chaos artifact for a while now, and still not getting that. But congratulations on rank 12 Untamed Beast. Russell, not someone messed up. I messed up. I'm the one posting the fight night. I don't actually have level 9 troops. I want to level my troops equally, and I have like 2 shot bearers, 3 archers, 1 frost mage, 3 warhounds, 1 dire wolf. Yep. Saga Map, a new boss is only to catch up new players. Anything for veteran players ahead at ulther? Well, we're going to be looking at star rating changes for one, and also Saga Map is not, it's for new players right now, but the future of it is open. We're not sure ourselves yet how far we're going to take it, so we'll see. But we'll talk about it more soon. Can you change Warhorn so it will have 2 seconds of immunity instead of 1 on tier 3 ability? Right, so you would always have immunity. I think that the immunity could be a higher tier than tier 3, perhaps, but And we have changed those tiers around, but I think that the main effect of the war horn is going to stay as it is. I've seen several people get over 100 million damage on clan raid bosses in one day, so there's clearly some kind of cheat. Are you fixing that? Uh, there was a glitch with meteor artifact, and basically it was doing damage to it was doing too much damage to the Wicker boss, but it's getting changed, and I mean it got fixed. Also, Wicker boss itself is going to get mega buffed for the next iteration. So basically, what will happen if right now every tier increases the hit points of the boss by 200%. The next iteration of the Wicker boss, every star rating will increase the health pool of the Wicker boss by 1000%. It will have massive health pool, and the meteor artifact is not going to be as effective. So yeah. Also, there will be in the future also changes to the raid modifiers, and they will affect in the future both players, or they will be able to affect both players and the boss. So sometimes you will actually have buffs in the raid and for certain units, and then the boss will have some buffs and so on. I want to win Skull. Well, today it will be very easy, very hard to win the Skull. That is for sure. But I'm sure that somebody is going to do it. I have seen it a couple of times when I did the test, but definitely was not a common occurrence. Gugamo, if we're not able to sign up for Fight Night, the stream makes no sense. Well, you were able to sign up for this Fight Night at the beginning of the day today. Usually you have 24 hours to sign up for the stream. I did mess up and I didn't post the sign up yesterday, and today it closed a little bit earlier because there was a sabotage and people spammed the sign-ups. So for the next stream, I will be looking at ways to prevent that. So I'll see if there is some service with IP blocking. See how much it costs and if I get the budget for it, if it's easy to set up and so on. I just haven't had this issue before, so I don't know what will happen for the next stream now. No more melee resistance for raids, please. I'm sure it will still happen. You said you can clear the battlefield with 1 second of immunity using dogs. Huh. Well, I mean, immunity on the dogs is very powerful. I was showing off the army some couple of weeks ago where the dogs were in the front and center. Will the new boss come once in every 2 bosses, like new boss, old boss, new boss, or only every 4 raids? So for now, I would say for the next week or two, it will be every other time there will be the Wicker boss. Uh, it will take us some time to find the sweet spot for the balance for the boss, uh, for the difficulty level, and then it will become one of the four. So it will be normal rotation after a little while. But now uh, it's going to be every other time. You made the Wicker to take damage, and now you want to take that damage away. Let us have some fun. Well, I mean, we're not taking the fun away. We just want to make sure that it actually is fun. It's not really fun when it takes no effort to defeat it. I mean, it doesn't do damage to you. You need to figure out how to do absolutely maximum damage to the boss. There are many tactics. Dogs, for example, are excellent. Thunderstrike, wraiths are beasts at doing the damage. But you do need to. Wow, that's that's a lot of damage from the hammer throwers. But you do need to figure it out. We're not making them kill your army, but it definitely needs to be beefier and tankier to make it more fun. And also the meteor damage from meteor mythic artifact was a bug, so we just fixed that. Denise is also suggesting that the aura of Death Knight is too powerful, and healing units are useless. I'm not sure if I fully agree with that. It is a very powerful effect, but so is the healing, and a lot of the healing that units provide is also very powerful, and there needs to be a counter for that. Also, the healing aura doesn't work if you, for example, freeze the Death Knight. Yeah, this time it was crazy easy. I mean, it will become, well, if now it scales with 200%, now it will scale with 1000%, but you still will be able to do all the damage that you can. Will the green gem system change soon? Some items are not the amount of gems. The 5,000 gems on gold is not worth it, and also 5,750 gems on Dragon Wagon is not worth it. Will this change soon? There are changes coming to the wagons, and we are going to be testing some more themed related wagons, and also changes are coming to factions. There is going to be a lot more faction based interaction and faction based modifiers and faction based things happening, and it will affect raids, it will affect other modes of the game. Not PvP at this point, but basically skirmish and so on. It might affect those. At least the raids. Wicker is not a boss; it's a piñata thingy. When will SR11 and up be released? SR11 will be released very soon. It's coming out now. So, and Wicker boss. Well, it was a piñata this week. Let's see how many people will be able to beat it the next time that it comes around. I mean, you can beat it, but do you have enough damage? So it will go through, as I said, a few iterations in the next week or two, and it will settle into a comfortable position after that. Author, last question then. Which common art is good for battle wagon? Battle wagon then. Common artifact. Uh, I would say that no common artifact directly affects the battle wagon. But of course, if you have a horde and then you send in the battle wagon, then those units would also be affected by the battle wagons, by the horns, for example, damage buff. Of course, at that point, you can stack less of the damage buff, but if you use 3 points and use the battle wagon to just make the way into enemy army and cause havoc over there, then the units that spawn will benefit from the horn. But yeah, but then again, battle wagon benefits very much from the hammer, for example, and that is very specific construct artifact. Alessandro Castelli, hello again. I think there should be an option in settings so you can turn off auto battle canceling whenever you rank up, advance in the sessions, etc. Yeah, perhaps that I wouldn't mind that as well for going through the season pass on my private account. Will Wicker do damage or stay as punching bag? No, Wicker will not do damage. He will be a punching bag, but he will be a much beefier punching bag. So you will still be able to test the maximum damage output of your troops. And I think that that's super fun. I enjoyed personally very much just trying to do that. Wicker needs a gimmick, plus damage percent per minion taking damage, for instance. Well, I mean, that's why he actually has minions, so that you can do AoE damage to them. And also, Dennis, it is possible that at some point the healing would be reduced by the aura of the Death Knight. Right now, it is fully preventing it, but actually, I don't disagree that it would be great if it didn't completely negate the healing, but only reduced it. Also, oh, there's a defeat. Someone managed to beat me. Congratulations, buddy. That's great. We need more slots for raids now that there are 4 bosses plus slots for skirmish. We do know that, and there are some designs made for the for more army slots, but we don't want to add just army slots. We want to make it as part of rework for how you build the army and the whole army editor and so on. I have an idea for a new artifact, like a lock artifact that does random cool stuff and can only be obtained from Wicker boss. That would be cool. Sometimes it gives you attack speed, sometimes attack damage. Maybe sometimes gives a negative buff to your units. Yeah, I like that. Dennis is also asking why frozen units get pushed harder. In theory, their weight doesn't change. Right. I actually haven't noticed that. We need to check that. I'm not sure if that is even intended or anyone has noticed. Also, you have to note that in this particular case, when the war machines, or these war machines, these broken machines are shooting, or the mobile cannoneers are firing their guns, they basically have 80% chance to activate the Thunder Strike, which pushes even further, so it increases the push power by a lot. What about showing some damage status after a raid encounter is over? Stats about each unit's damage groups, something like that. It has been asked many times. It's in the bank of ideas, for sure. Same thing with the just detailed stats of the units, and we definitely want to bring that. No negative buffs. But I mean, think about it. If there was an artifact which had 5 great buffs and then one one debuff, and let's say that it cycled through them, or maybe cycled for the match, or changed it every like for example, Monster Hunter changes the debuff he applies. It can be freeze, it can be burning, and it depends, well, on luck. I'm not sure if it's luck based or if it's freeze and then burning. It alternates. What about inconsistency with DK aura description? Artifacts still heal units inside DK aura. Saza, they actually don't. They don't heal, but it feels like the giant toe artifact. It does 2 things. It increases the max health, and then it heals. And those are 2 different mechanics, and they work in different way. So when the unit gains max health, and it can be quite a lot, it can gain 100% of its max health, or 50%, so on. Various effects, depending on the level of the artifact. So that is a static number, and it's not a heal. He just gets that. If he was missing, if the unit was missing health and it gains 50% of its max health, then he gains it as unused health pool, and that is not reduced by the DK aura. On the other hand, there is also a clause in the, or one of the effects in the Giant Toes artifact, where when the unit, for example, is alone, is the last one standing, it's healed for 100% of its health, and that one is prevented by the DK aura. So it's just a very hard and confusing artifact, but the mechanics are working as they're supposed to work. And perhaps it's too of a complicated artifact, and it's explained. Maybe it's impossible to explain it properly, but it is what it is right now. We definitely need to do a better job at descriptions of the units, and we are improving that all the time. Just today I was looking at the discussion in our user experience channel, where there was a discussion on for example, how to display better the Powerstones, which have numbers dependent on the attack speed. Like for example, the Thunder Strike, it's chance to proc, or basically all the Powerstones that have a chance to proc, they're based on the attack speed of the unit that has them equipped. So and that is also very confusing. So we are now thinking of how to explain it better, for example. All right, but now I will put the this the fight night to pause, and we're going to start taking a look at the new things coming out to the game, and I will start with the changes to star ratings and talking about raids a little bit. So let's get it going. So we have the gentle choppers and broken machines. But let's take a look at the star ratings. Let's take a look at the star ratings. There we go. It starts showing up on the screen. So, as you might have heard in the previous streams, we are increasing the number of star ratings, and also we are improving the rewards. We are balancing out the levels of the bosses, minions. There are, of course, harder bosses and harder minions at rank or at star rating 15. But star rating 8 and 10 as a result are becoming a little bit easier. Also, some changes are coming to the way raid chests are given out. It will become more even what people get as a result. But here are the clan ratings needed for the star rating in question. So once again, at 0 clan rating, you are fighting the star rating 1 boss, and then it increases as you defeat them. Now, let's take a look at the boss and minion levels. Of course, all of these most likely will change once this change goes live and we see how it goes and how it works. As with all the features, even though we do test, the best test is of course once it goes live and more people get to fight it. And before you get into the public test server, we still would like to bring it, and we still don't have the resources to make it and upkeep it and keep it stacked with all the updates which are coming out as the new content becomes available and becomes developed. As you can see, in this slide, the old minion levels at level 10 were boss and minion levels were ranked 24, and now you will meet those at rank 12, and you will be able to face minions of up to level 30 in the new systems. And it's nuts. There will be no quizzes, no forums this stream, and I'm not sure if I will have those in the future either. Now, looking at the rewards gained from defeating the bosses, we can see the artifact fragments, and the consumables gained from the chests. And of course, those are also then adjusted by the tier of the chest that you unlock. So at rank 10, it is 15 artifacts, let's say, and 550 fragments and 5 consumables. And I don't have in this chart the adjusted levels for chests, but it does give you an idea of how the uh, artifact gain scales. What are the numbers inside the what? Oh, right. Actually, I have no idea. I I have no idea what the numbers on the side. I mean, I've copied this straight out of the design document. I'm not going to take a look at. It most likely has something to do with the strength of the boss itself. What are the rewards for the S plus chest, or how is it? I don't have the numbers for that. I'm sorry, but so like I don't have the number breakdown per tier chest. This is the base number that you get out of defeating the boss, and then it gets adjusted after that. Let's close this. Aren't you scared by the fact that the entire boss system has turned into a huge snowball for the top guilds? It's impossible to catch up with the best players. Actually, that's not exactly true, Dennis. Right now, we have about 20 clans which are fighting with the SR8, SR9, SR10 bosses. Or was it even 30 now? I don't have the exact numbers, but people do catch up, and as the mythic artifacts become available to the players, they are bringing the fight. And also it is possible, quite possible, to defeat even the people with mythic artifacts. Of course, the absolute top clans, they are very hard to beat, but then again, clans comes, clans go, clans change. It is not it's not absolute truth or true that they will exist for years to come in the same shape or form. And also, many changes will be happening to the game and the systems in it. But now, also, I mean, a little bit more about the raids before, or as I'm hopping into a different profile. To I think that this was. This one, I think. Let's see if I find the correct profile with the Saga Map. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go, change profile. But other changes which are coming very soon are this changes to factions. And what I mean by that is that factions will become more important part of the game. You will get bonuses based on the era. Sometimes it will be nature units which will be stronger. So let's say that nature units will be doing more damage in raids during that season. We will have more factions coming out as well. Sometimes you will have things and effects like currently you have effects affecting the boss, or modifiers affecting the boss. So similar modifiers will be affecting your army and giving you a bonus to fight in the raids. Also, another change that is in the works is a quest system which will have seasonal PvP, and then if this Saga Map, which I will show, develops further, then it will also have Saga Map related quests as well. And we will have a bunch of quests coming out for Saga Map already, because it will stay, at least in this form, as a introduction for new players. Uh, what is great about Saga Map is that it allows us to introduce units a lot faster in a sense, and then also introduce them in a such way that we teach about the game a little bit. We have a bit of puzzles where you need to figure out how to use the assassins, how to use the frost trap, how to use thorn guards, and also at the same time we're going to continue creating the unit description videos, and we hope to and we're planning to um, match them with the units being unlocked by the Saga Map, because now you will be getting mythic units a lot faster in the Saga Map, or a lot earlier, and a lot more sort of crazier units. You don't need to wait all the way to rank 10 to get, for example, Death Knight. You will be able to get it already at much earlier levels. Let's see, what questions do we have? Also, as you can see, there is a new way of collecting passive income, and that's just a hoard of stuff. And among other things, it will also include Powerstones. At least it is for the Saga Map, but also with the new quest system coming out in the future, the wagon system will be changed, and you will be getting same shards and gold from other meads than before. So the shards will be coming out from similar system as you see in the Saga right now, and as you can see now that I've passed the initial stage of the tutorial, it's, well, great. I should have played the tutorial through, and then would have been a lot easier to just show off the Saga. But as you can see now, when you see the path as it goes along the battleground 1 area, you see different steps and different rewards. You get gold, you get gems, you unlock various shards as you progress forward. As my dudes are fighting, I can take some questions as well. We need troop count. Oh, that is true. And number of troops in the current army. That's actually a very, very, very good suggestion, Steven. Let me put it somewhere. There we go. Yeah, let's see if I can dodge the bombs. Right. No, that's wrong. Right now, the top 50 clans are fighting level 8 and higher bosses. Actually, you're probably right, and probably it's about 20-30 clans are at raid boss 10. I just didn't want to. I don't have it. I didn't see it written down. I just heard it in the meeting a couple of days ago, so I'm not 100% sure what's the what's the exact number and where are we going with this right now. Stop banging your head at the keys and type normally. I'm sorry, my keys are my keyboard is quite loud. Perhaps I should get a quieter one just for streaming. It is pretty annoying when it is loud. I agree. So as you can see now, now you actually get to place the units and get to play around with the traps. So you can learn how to use them a little bit. What do you guys think? Have you seen these screenshots of this game mode, or maybe you've made a profile during the last patch and managed to get into this this game mode and tried it out already? As you can see, it does teach people how to put and play the assassins properly. I mean, freeze trap to counter the assassins. Troop count plus overview of the buff given by Warhorn would be great. Hey ulther, will there be more customizable clan banners? That would be absolutely wonderful, but I don't think that we have right now things coming out for that. I feel bad for taking credit for someone else's idea. I was just supporting the guys. Well, you were the guy that brought the idea to the attention, and of course, it is absolutely wonderful that people have them and bring them to us, and definitely that's something that needs to be added. Not sure when we'll be able to do that, but I think that it's a no-brainer that that's something that should exist. This is literally the only game I play. I don't think I use my experience and capability to the full capacity. To be honest, there are a lot of cool things that haven't been discovered. I think that a lot of units and a lot of combinations are underused. I mean, I haven't really seen that many wraiths with Thunderstrike, for example, and that's insane combo. 4.5 second attack speed means that with just one Thunderstrike, they have 80% chance to do double damage. At rank 10, I have on my main account, my private account, I have 3 level 10 wraiths, and they just one shot anything. So as you can see, we have played only what, about 10 minutes of Saga Map, and already you get to fight the Death Knight, and if you defeat the Death Knight, you get the Death Knight, and you get to play around with Death Knight already from the very beginning of the game. And a lot of the units will become available to new players faster than it was for you guys. Perhaps it is a little bit unfair, but then again, oh, look at this. Maybe I should upgrade the units a little. That might be a pretty good idea. But it will allow new players to be able to fight or fight faster, collect the shards for the units earlier, and then also have a much more funner experience with more interesting units than roots and fortifications that everybody loves. And there you go. The Death Knight is unlocked. You get one Death Knight shard and plop plop plop. You can see that already the next big thing that is going to get unlocked in the future following this path is Stormcaller, as well as you are all the time picking up more shards as you go along. You're picking up more gold. Meanwhile, you see the kind of rewards that you're able to get from sort of idle passive generation. I think that this was enough of the Saga map itself. We can go back to the fight night, so we get to actually see how many people managed to get the 2000. But I will keep answering questions about the Saga map for the next 40 minutes or so. Let's roll. Let's see. Can I have the option to toggle automatic or timed white flagging? It's tedious. We have to hold the white flag while doing bounty hunter skirmishes. That is true. We have been discussing about changing it either back completely, but also the option to turn it on or off. The sort of delayed giving up would be great, but maybe we're just going to even move the button somewhere else and then make it instantaneous again. So the new Saga is just that beginning level tutorial, says Saza Red. Right now, that's what it is. Right now, there are levels made all the way to rank 6. You unlock the unit, you progress through the Saga. And we will see how people like it, and is it a fun experience, and do people want to go further? Because of course we could make more levels and more Saga progression further and further and further, and have it unlock more units all the way to future ranks that haven't come out yet, because more ranks and more units will come out. Now, we have other plans that we could do with Saga and the whole PvE, but it's very much up to you guys and other players which are playing, which are not part of the stream. How popular it is, how much fun people have with it, what sort of feedback we get. It is already great for what it does, teaching the absolutely beginning of the game, but definitely we want to try it out in other iterations and have other things happen. Is Saga a new game or just game mode? No. I mean, there will be still raids, there will still be skirmishes, bounty hunts, PvP, and now, for example, players who've played through the Saga map, they come into the PvP at rank 6, but that might change as well. So a lot of things might and will change. Not might, a lot of things will change about the Saga map. And it is a very big feature that we have been working on a long time on. It has a lot of graphical work, it has a lot of tech work behind it. So it will take still a while to sort of achieve its final form, or not even final form, but something that we're happy with it. Is there any possible chance that I can play this game through a MacBook? I'm just asking it because my phone battery drained while playing it from my phone. Mama Ralte, have you tried any emulators. I know that there are emulators for the PC, but I'm sure that there must be some MacBook emulators. A lot of people use those. We don't officially support them, but a lot of people use them anyway. A lot of people use them even inside of our company to test the builds and so on. Hey, ulther, any news on artifact, shard, and/or elixir donation requests? No news on that. It's something that has been suggested, but we are not doing any changes to donation system right now. Hey ulther, how will this be for players like me at a higher rank? Kyle, we actually don't know yet. One option, if the Saga Map will become something that will develop further and into infinity of ranks, then most probably you will start at certain point of the journey already with an old account. It doesn't really make much sense replaying older levels. But don't take my word. No decision has been made on that. This is very first iteration of the feature, and also the plans for further development of it are still not clear whether it will make sense to make this further, or will it be just a sort of longer introduction into the game. Top 1000 are ranked 4.5 plus, so for what this players need Saga, they have any rewards too? Guga, I'm not sure what you're trying to ask, so I'll just skip that. Without giveaways, no viewers soon? Question mark. Well, I think that some people were here for giveaways, some people were here for information and questions, so we'll see. And I mean, I'm not saying that there won't be giveaways or quizzes at all, but definitely need to change how they're done, because last time I've lost about half of the entries, or because of how the entries go into the giveaway system, about half of the entries didn't make it in there, and so on. So it's not a very pleasant experience for people who answered and then didn't get the rewards. So we'll need to revisit that. And also at the same time, it is quite taxing to create and do and run the quizzes while also trying to keep an eye on the chat. So we'll need to think about that. Can we have a delete confirm button? Because the scary, if there already is, then great. Delete confirm delete what? The Saga Map sounds promising if it scales up for high level players as well. Yeah, I mean it's I would like to play. I mean, I really like puzzles. If you like puzzles, and I think that a lot of people coming to the stream do like puzzles. The fight night is basically one gigantic puzzle, and I just keep trying to make it harder and harder, and people are still finding ways to beat me, which is great. Was the meteor damage in the raid intentional or bug? Asks Simon GG. The meteor damage in the raid was a bug. It was not intentional, and it's going to be fixed. If it's not fixed already, it will be fixed in the next patch. How much promotion you do for new players, since Saga and new boss are only new players based? Well, I don't have the numbers, or I can't reveal the numbers, but we definitely do promote the game and do plan to promote it even further and more once we are more happy with the with Saga and also I would disagree that the new bosses for the new players, the new boss was super easy of the first time of the first iteration, and perhaps we should have done it like, let's say, Blizzard and World of Warcraft did back in the good old days when the first iteration of raid bosses was such that no one could defeat them and required a couple of patches to nerf them back into a manageable state. So, but definitely Wicker boss needs work, but it's still fun to see who can do the most damage, absolute most damage without caring about losing your troops. The game lack endgame content. Sad this is only an early game thing, says last one NW. It is the beginning, or it is early game right now, because obviously you need to start from the early game, and also our focus has been on the new players with this feature. But the future of this feature, it is not locked to new players. We will see how it will work. So when will it be released, the Saga Map? In the next patch or in a few weeks? So actually the Saga Map is live, and about 4,000 players who started playing last patch, they're playing through this through the Saga Map, and then they will come out rank 6 into the PvP mode. And we have another batch of 4,000 players. I think that now there is 3,000 of a new batch with the big changes to the Saga Map or being collected. So we will have the Saga Map is live, but not for everybody at this point. A season chest would be nice. The further you go, the more you get. Actually, not season chest, but when we introduce the reworked quest system, you will have rewards or quests to reaching specific points in PvP. So you wouldn't be just getting the #1 title, but you would get something for reaching, let's say, top 500, top 1000, and so on. I got a suggestion: drag and drop the Powerstones onto the field to units. But which slot would it would the Powerstones go in then? Vanilla WoW was where it was at, lol. Yep, that and Burning Crusade. I'm not sure which one I liked more. So maybe I will need to come back for the repeat experience, so to say. It's not Wicker boss is not fun. Period. Well, it's not fun for you. It is fun for, I mean, and it perhaps that it's not fun in this iteration, but a lot of people enjoy it, and let's see if you can beat the more difficult version of it when it does soak up a lot more damage. DPS sheet, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a DPS check. Who can do the most? Who can do the most damage? And it's funny. I mean, in my own clan, which is not very advanced, let's put it that way, some people are able to beat or get more hearts on those bosses that require different setup, and your units need to stay alive. But because of my dog strategy in on my private account, I just do so much damage, and it feels great that I'm able to come on top of the DPS ladder. So, I mean, for sure, it's not for everybody, but not everything needs to be for everybody. My leader won. Kudos to your leader, Bud Cole. Yeah, at rank 16 you can see the current players don't see the Saga map. Right now it is only for new accounts and not even for all the new accounts, but only for some. So it is it's only partially available, but once we're more happy with it, it will be available to more people. A large amount of veterans quit, so they have to focus on the new players. Not true. I mean, we need to focus on the new players so we can boost the veterans and bring more people over there. Of course, people quit, and of course, for various reasons, and lack of content at the end game is definitely one of them, or not such a fast speed of content for the end game. But also, if the and I mean, we can see from the stats that if there are big drops of new players or intermediate players at certain points of the game, then the flow of players is not good. The journey is broken to the higher levels, and we need to fix that before adding more content that less people will play. So while we are concentrating on the new players, we're also putting effort into improving the raids. The SR is something that we hope will improve things. Also, of course, the new boss, while some people don't like it, it is a new boss, and more bosses are in design, and then also more artifacts are in design, as well as new units, for example. And Andreas Moras, are you going to put some new skins? The new bundle is being in development, and it's part of it are old skins which are coming back and which haven't been available for a while, and very many new skins. So yes, definitely new skins are coming out. New big bundle is coming out. So absolutely. Hey ulther, any progress on in-game friends list? No, not currently. That is not something we're developing right now, but definitely something that we would like to add in the future. Is there any way to add chat in-game to individuals not in your clan? In the future, perhaps. Right now, we don't have the capacity for that. Ulther, what's your name on main account you play on? My main account is Ulther. It's Ulther. Is there any news when the new cosmetic box will come out? I don't have the exact date, but relatively soon. I mean, the skins are being created right now. So once all of them are done, they go through the review, then they're ready to be released. How about a contest to make a future new unit? Actually, Clary, lost train of thought. What was the question? Oh, the new contest. The new contest. We actually will be having a discussion on that with our player experience group, and we are going to be planning new things for Discord events, and then also that probably will spill into streams for me and also for Sapphire. How are you in top 300 and don't know that? Oh. Sometimes I make it to top 300. Not this season though. I'm not even top 1000 in this season. Actually, I've been playing Saga Map this season, so I was complete dead weight to my clan. I'm surprised it didn't get kicked out. Though actually it would be nice to probably look for some clan that has higher bosses so that I can actually get some mythic artifacts for my private account as well. Anyway, we can get a replay of battles we can share inside the clan. It would be nice to be able to replay epic battles for others to see. Actually, we have been working on that last year, but we ran into some technical difficulties with the replay feature, and it was pushed to later date. Ulther, what will actually be released in the coming patch? Can we have a patch notes now? Oh, that's true. With all the new things coming out, I forgot about the patch notes actually, or talking about that. I will do that while spinning the fight night further. So, from the Powerstones, Execute 1 is being added and Berserk to the offensive Powerstones, and Block 1 is being added to the defensive Powerstones. Of course, the damage and protection are going up a level, so they tier up. Revitalize is being added for movement. Aim 2 gets the tier up, and that's it for the new Power Stones. So the big thing is the Berserk coming out, so the Untamed Beasts are going to be pretty powerful. Also on the Wicker Colossus, health per level increased from 200% to 1000%, so the Wicker Colossus is going to be much tougher in the future. Also, raid time decreased from 60 seconds to 30 seconds, and layout of enemies has been adjusted. And as a bug fix, Spear of Cataclysm now does reduce damage as intended. So those are all the changes. There are no unit changes, no balance changes this time around. So this release is focused on new star ratings, because the new star ratings are coming out already on Monday. What did I miss? Hey Ulther, how high are you right now? Well, not high at all. I'm high on life and stream. It's actually quite easy to get distracted when you're also trying to look at the chat. Sorry I'm late. Any changes to how we get tomes? Since last era I am unable to get any mythic tomes. That's sad, says Romulo Sander. Well, the new way of getting tomes is only available to new players and only up to rank 6 right now. You will be getting, or they are getting a little bit of the tomes from the new Saga Map, but for older players right now, no new ways of getting the tomes, but perhaps in the future. When will rank 17 come? When it is ready. It should have already come out. It is a lot of people are already on rank 16, but we do need to. We needed to push out Saga. We needed to push the changes to the star ratings, and there's a lot of things that we need to get done. And unfortunately rank 17 got delayed as a result. Charlie Foxtrot could host you, Ulther, though plenty of roasting, I'm sure. I'm not sure what's Charlie Foxtrot. but I don't know what that is or who that is. But sure, would be great. I don't mind the roasting. I'm all for that as long as it's uh, at least on this channel or in this chat. It has to be profanity free. Suggestion: make daily, weekly, and season challenges with this kind of challenges. Kill 300 untamed beasts this week, 200 battles, and so on. Says Joey Kulistan. Actually, we are going to do that. That is the next big thing we're working on, or one of the next big things we're working on. Adding more challenges, adding quests, seasonal quests, weekly quests, even era-based quests. So like 2 month long quests. It would be nice to have a battle log to see how much damage was done by a specific troop. Yep, very requested feature. You can join stream until you're out of spins or we riot. I think that I'll be dead by the time the spins will run out. Will you guys bring back teleport power stone? That's my favorite. I think so. I think that all of the mega powerful stones will come out eventually at some point. I'm waiting for clone. I think that the clone power stone is just so nuts. It's great. Dennis is suggesting that actually raids would have a different set of runes, and actually I do like that. I think that that's a great idea. It would be great to be able to customize what runes you have for different scenarios, and perhaps we would have that in the future. Vanguard is an English clan and we fight SR10. We're very active as well. Oh, am I getting invites to clans? That would be great. I mean, I would like to try out, see if my troops and strategies are enough for something tougher. I'm not sure if I can, if I have it in my troops to beat the SR10 boss, but definitely would like to try at least. To be honest, I love Battle Legion, but as high-level player, I feel a bit left out in the last patch, last 5 months or so. Really hope the wind will change quicker than later. I hope so too. I hope that we will have more stuff coming out for raids and for top-level play. Definitely, Battle Legion community is the one that I connect to very much myself, because at least you guys on the stream and a lot of the people on Discord visiting and playing in the let's say raids and higher level of raids are similar kind of players to myself. I really like solving puzzles. I really like challenges. I like fighting something together. I mean, I've been talking a lot about other games on this stream as well, or my own personal experiences, and I spent many years playing World of Warcraft. I mean, it's a bit different. You don't control all of the characters unless you're a raid leader, and I did that as well at some point. So you kind of have similar situation as in Battle Legion, where you hope the ranged DPS would actually DPS the ads, but it shoots somewhere where they're not supposed to. So. And of course, I also love strategy games. I love tower defense games. So definitely hope I would hope that you guys would stick around and we would be able to provide you guys with fun experience and cool things to do. And I'm sure that we will eventually, just hopefully fast enough. Can Skull join my clan? No. Skull is in this very special limbo. He can fight anybody, but no one can fight Skull. You can't meet Skull in the matchmaking. It is hidden, and it is out of reach. And he has his own clan all by himself. Let's see what else. When the enemy troops are in the air, the friendly troops just stuck for a moment. This was intentional. I think not. I think that this might be either visual glitch. It might be also just stream glitch, or not sure. But I don't think that that's intentional at all. A lot of things are being requested, a lot of things are being worked on, but when will all those things be released? Well, it takes a very long time to develop something. We definitely needed a better early game, and creating something like what I've shown with the Saga Map does take a long time. Also, other changes that we have been making, and of course, we are being affected by various, even lifetime life scenarios. One of our main programmers is on sick leave, for example, and thank God it is not the plague-related issue, but still, it sucks when it does happen, and it does put damper on things. It's we're not that big of an organization where we definitely feel when some of us are not present in the ranks. During the last raid, my spider's nest wouldn't repopulate spiders, for your information. It let one group out, and that's it. But the spiders didn't die. The spiders need to die so that that new spiders would be formed. So that's the issue. Ulther, who should I talk to if I want to report a bug that's too complex to just write in the bug report feature? You should talk to Crucible or Demon. They will take your bug and they will deliver and make a card out of it. And it's the best way of delivering bugs if it's too complex, and especially if you have a video that shows how the bug can be recreated. That is extremely helpful as well. Without giveaways, these streams will be dead. I see. I got your message, it's nuts. I got your message. I didn't say that I will completely get rid of, but I just need a better system so I can run it and be able to still follow the questions, follow what's happening in the game, and so on. Will cosmetics ever add buffs, and is there a new cosmetic being added to the store soon? No, we don't plan to add buffs to the cosmetics, and yes, new cosmetics will be coming to the store soon. And top question from Dennis. Do you know what's the animation of the bomb? Victory animation of the bomb? Actually, I don't. Is there one? There must be one. There must be one. Need to somehow save the bomb, or just make an army that kills something super fast. Would be cool to know. I'll quit asking. Just skip my question twice already. Wait, where was it? I'll try to find it. PJ. There's a lot of questions. Oh, there. Can unit stats show the attributes of Powerstones that are added? Example, if unit does 50 damage, then when adding Powerstone, the new damage is shown. That's a good suggestion. That's a very good suggestion. Perhaps that it could show even both the base damage and then adjusted damage for Powerstones. It's a very good point, BJ. Thank you. And sorry for missing your question. It was not intentional. Does Saga Map mean a new first-time spinner event is coming? Rabble, actually, I would like to run that, but I think that it would be good once it is completely out and everybody able to join that. I mean that all the new accounts start out of the Saga Map. Because also it will be combination of Saga and PvP, and it's hard to say where and how people will end up in a week then. absolutely looking forward to a new first time spinners. Is it in your mind to just bomb some bosses? Uh, there's no victory animation for the bombs. Oh, okay. Well, maybe there should be one. There will be. If well, I mean, you can have a situation where you are able to kill off an entire enemy army before the bomb gets there. I mean, in the previous season, I was running immunity dogs, and they were able to destroy the opponent before the bomb would reach the end. So why not have the bomb dance a little when you win? Hey, what is your shampoo? My shampoo is called Gillette, and basically, like, it's a shaving cream, and that's my shampoo, buddy. Why trap light keep it possible to use power stones without any effect for the unit? Uh, I think that it depends. What power stones do you mean, or what combinations of uh, power stones and units don't provide any benefits? Can you give some examples? Please add more army slots to the boss raiders. We do plan to do that. Yes. Hey ulther, can we extend the stream a few minutes since we started late? I still want to see if I can win. Uh, Math Remar Smith, I am not sure if your entry was actually entered into the fight night, because we had the sign up sabotage. I had to remove a lot of the entries. There were about 24,000 entries which were put in with the bot. So I'm not even sure where we're going with the fight night. I will check now to see how many entries are still left unfought. We might be actually getting pretty close towards the end of the fight night anyway. I think that I will do it so that, as a huge exception for today's stream, I will uh, let the stream run until the very end. Not the stream run until the very end, but let the fight night run until the very end, and everybody who entered will get the chance to participate in this fight night, because to be honest, I'm not sure if this is going to be the last fight night, at least for a little while, if we don't find a better way of collecting the entries without the possibility of people destroying chance for anyone to participate in meaningful way in the fight night. I will end the stream as intended at 8 o'clock. Sorry, my voice is already starting to fail me. I've been talking a bit under 2 hours, but I also had a bunch of meetings today. Thursday are always a very long day for me. I start around 9 o'clock and I finish at 8 o'clock. So today was an 11-hour day. So I will take a rest, but I will keep this rolling for today. This is only time that I will do this, and because again, it is not sure what will happen with the stream and the fight nights in the future. Will we end up having a break or not? Everyone who entered or on your adjusted list. On my adjusted list, I've deleted all of the entries, and that's why a lot of people who joined didn't get to join because I just deleted them because they were among those 24,000 false entries, and I've managed to pick out maybe 40 out of them. Took me about an hour to scroll through the 24,000 lines, but I definitely didn't get everybody. So normally we have about 600 people signed up or 600 accounts signed up. But this time around, there were only around 350 that I managed to save. So, how do you enter in the first place as Drew Dunk? Well, the way that you used to enter, or the way that you enter is there is a sign up forum on Discord, and it usually opens on Wednesday, but since I messed up, it was open only today in the morning. Uh, and for Dennis is asking, that's a good question. How will you know if I manage to fight you or not? Basically, if you lose, you will get 100 extra gems that you don't have right now, and if you win me in the fight, you will get 2,000 extra gems. But it is already past 8 o'clock. I will be ending the stream. Thank you guys for joining. It was nice talking to you. Unfortunately, the fight night was not the same, and was the future of it is a little bit up in the air. But I hope that I will find a solution for it so that we can continue this. And the next one would be 60th, the sort of anniversary, a small anniversary fight night. But yeah, if you didn't see yourself fighting, perhaps you will be fought off stream, and perhaps you will get cool 2,000 gems in your inventory when you log in next time. On this, thank you very much, and I hope to see you all next Thursday for the next stream.